Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Tom Archie, and we are back with another match reaction. Now, obviously, I did not go to Bolton. It's a bit far for me, and obviously, finance and all that stuff was not kind to me. So I'm not there. But obviously, I did see the result. I saw some of the goals, and I mean, what can we say except we will take a point. A point probably would have been needed as well. I mean, obviously, I know we're in a bit of a horrible position, but we went toe to toe, head to head, with one of the best teams in the league. I mean, they're fighting for promotion. Obviously, Pompey won and Derby won, so that's kind of helped there. And they went a little bit. Obviously, we've got them next as well, so it's definitely going to be an interesting turn of events. That's for sure. But yeah, obviously, first of all, let's get into the lineup. As always, start off with Iceland in goal, Edmonds, Green, Jones, Thomas at the back. They had Smalling for obviously Thingamajig because he's injured. Anderson, Coventry, Dobson, and Watson in that five. And then Carnu and Ladapo up front. Now, obviously, the main person missing from that lineup is Alfie May. He was dropped to the bench. Kamara was also back on the bench. Obviously, Chuks was on the bench as well. Obviously, I think May being on the bench was the biggest surprise of them all. Obviously, he is our top goal scorer, and people expect him to start. So it was a bit of a ballsy move from Jones, which, by the way, I do like a lot. I do like how he's that ballsy. But yeah, let's get into the obviously game. Obviously, Thierry Small crossed it in, and I mean, it was obviously a cross, and it obviously went for the header. People thought it was Ladapo, but obviously just went straight in. That's also what happens when you cross the ball properly as well. Just going to say that now. But no, yeah. From what I heard, he had a good game overall. Obviously, his debut, first start for the club as well. And yeah, hopefully, obviously, it does well. Hopefully, it obviously kind of kicks on and kind of gives the team a bit more confidence to push on, if you like. Then obviously they did score. I didn't see any of their goals, what they looked like, so apologies for that. I did see our goals, which obviously was insane, actually. I mean, scoring 3 goals away from home as well, which I don't think we've done since Wigan, if I'm not mistaken. No, Port Vale as well. I don't know. It might be obviously the manager bounce as well, but obviously I saw Lloyd Jones' goal, which can we count from a corner? I'm going to say yes. I think that's our first corner goal in over a year, if I'm not mistaken. I think Innes was the last one to do that. But obviously he scored, which is even better, which honestly I am very happy for him, because obviously Jones has had a bit of a confidence reshuffle in the last few weeks, if you like, obviously being dropped, conceding a few chances at the back where they've scored from it as well. So yeah, obviously it's not great, but I am glad that he's got his goal. Hopefully he can kind of get that confidence back and start pushing on a bit more. And then obviously they scored again, as per usual. And then Daniel Carnu scored. It was a very, very good goal. I mean, Daniel Carnu doing Carnu things, kind of getting in the box, kind of putting his leg out, having a shot. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry about that. Yeah, just having a shot, which before Jones, we was afraid to have a shot, and it just seemed like nothing was happening. I don't know. It's an interesting one. Obviously, possession stats, they were all over us. They had 67% possession with 33. Total shots, they had 15. We had 6. Big chances there too. We apparently had none, but obviously we scored 3 somehow. On target, we had 6 on target. They had 5 on target, 4 off target. They had 4 off target as well. So it kind of begs the question: can we do a little bit better potentially with shooting? Obviously, 6 goals, 6 shots, 4 on target is obviously good. But can we finish potentially more? Obviously, I'm not going to be negative because this is actually a very positive result against a top side, which, if you saw my vlog earlier in the season, you'd see that was probably the worst performance that I've seen up until that point of the season, up till then. Expected goals, they had 1.15 and we had 0.36. So obviously, it was a bit of a scrappy game, and we kind of just took our chances when they came along, which was a good thing. Obviously, we needed to take as many chances as possible. Table-wise, that obviously sticks us 20th, 2 points from 18th. Cheltenham beat Port Vale, which can be a good thing, but then now Cheltenham are a point behind us. Reading got beat, Shrewsbury got beat, obviously good on us. Next week, now we have Portsmouth, who are probably in the form of their life with all their injury concerns. They are top of the league. They won 4-1 today against Reading. Obviously, I mean, it's just what they do. So obviously next week at home is going to be vital. And then obviously the week after we have Derby. Who would have thought we would have got the top 3 in a row? Same part of the season when we're doing better than we have, but we're also on the verge of going down. And we don't need that. But I do think Nathan Jones can stop that, if you like. And I do think he can kind of turn that form around. Obviously, he's somehow found the fight in the lineup, which is, by the way, insane. Because, I mean, under Appleton, there wasn't much fight at all. There was no urgency for the ball. There was no urgency going up front. Obviously, we're still conceding goals, which is an issue. I think it's 20 games, something like that now. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but it's quite mental when you see the amount of goals we've conceded. The games that we haven't kept a clean sheet in. I think it was Sutton in the Cup, in the Bristol Street Motors Cup, I think it was. I think that was our last clean sheet. The last clean sheet in the league was Reading, which was back in October, I think it was. So obviously it's not ideal to keep conceding goals the way we are. However, as I say, there is positives to take this from this. Obviously, we're scoring goals now away from home, which we never did in the past. We did, but we're showing, all the players that Jones have picked are showing that they want to do something for the club and help us stay. Obviously, the club shouldn't be in the situation it is anyway. But obviously, yeah. Next week, as I say, is going to be an interesting one. This is a bit of a waffle. I'll be honest. So apologies for that. But yeah, there'll be a video coming out in a week about what the heck's going on. There's also a different type of video coming out in the week as well. But yeah, overall, I'm not disappointed. I'm very happy with the point. Obviously, Bolton are a team we struggle to beat a lot. I don't think we've not beaten them at their place since 2017, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Lewis Page's debut. He got a red card, they scored a free kick, and he scored 2 at the other end. So I think that if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the last time we actually beat Bolton in league competition. I think it was in League One then as well. So yeah, I mean, as I say, it's an interesting one, and it kind of gives us a bit of a boost, if you like. I know, obviously, we're still 20th, and we're still in that battle to stay up. However, I do think with the way Nathan Jones is and the way he understands the club, I do think that we will be staying up. How it's going to happen, I have no idea. Because, obviously, after Pompey and Derby, there's 11 games where we just need to win. Every game from now from now is a cup final for us, and we need to win. So it's, as I say, it's going to be an interesting end to the season. It's going to be very nervy, and it's a thing that not many Charlton fans or anyone actually expected us to be in. Hope you guys did enjoy this. I'll be back tomorrow with a vlog for the Charlton women against Reading. If you do want to come down, then please do. They need all the support possible, obviously going up potentially as well. Make sure you do obviously hit that subscribe button. We are 75 now away from that big milestone. Hope you guys did enjoy. I've said that 3 times now. And I will see you guys in the next video. Let's try and smash 15 likes on this video, and I will see you guys in tomorrow.